Welcome, adventurers of the unknown, to another episode of Mystery Infinity. Today, we're diving into the spine-tingling and enigmatic world of the Mothman sightings. This legend, hailing from the small town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, has captured imaginations and fueled mysteries since the 1960s. Picture this. A town gripped by sightings of a mysterious creature, a story that blends the lines between reality and the supernatural. The Mothman, as it's been named, is not just a creature of the night, it's a symbol of the unexplained and the mysterious that lurks in the shadows of our world. As we embark on this eerie exploration, we invite you to join us in unraveling the tales of shadowy figures, unexplained phenomena, and perhaps, prophetic warnings. What is the Mothman? A misunderstood creature, a harbinger of doom, or something else entirely? Hit that subscribe button, and let's delve deep into the legend of the Mothman, a mystery that continues to both chill and fascinate. This journey promises to be a blend of intrigue, fear, and fascination, so get ready to explore one of the most compelling unsolved mysteries of our time. First encounters. The birth of a legend. The sleepy town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, was just like any other small town in America, until November 1966, when it became the epicenter of one of the most baffling legends in American folklore. It all started on a chilly autumn evening, when two young couples drove past an old TNT plant and encountered something that was definitely not on the local wildlife list. They described a figure with glowing red eyes, large wings, and the ability to fly alongside their car at high speeds. Not exactly the kind of neighbor you'd borrow sugar from. This wasn't a one-off encounter. Soon, more sightings flooded in, turning the town into a hotspot for the bizarre and unexplainable. People reported seeing a tall, winged creature with piercing red eyes, lurking in the shadows and taking to the skies. The descriptions were chillingly similar, painting a picture of a creature that seemed right out of a horror movie, yet felt unnervingly real to those who witnessed it. The Mothman, as it was soon dubbed by the press, became more than just a local curiosity, it sparked a nationwide sensation. Eyewitnesses weren't just random folks. They were credible individuals like firefighters and local businessmen, adding a layer of authenticity to their claims. Each sighting added to the growing lore of the Mothman, a creature that was as mystifying as it was terrifying. These initial encounters laid the groundwork for a legend that would grow and evolve over the years. The Mothman was more than just a fleeting shadow in the night. It became a permanent fixture in the collective imagination of Point Pleasant and beyond. This chapter of our story is where myth and reality collide, setting the stage for a legend that continues to captivate and mystify to this day. Descriptions and theories. Piecing together the puzzle. So, what exactly was the Mothman supposed to look like? If you're imagining a moth in a superhero cape, think again. Witnesses described a large, humanoid figure with massive, bat-like wings. Its most striking feature? Glowing red eyes that could probably win a staring contest against the sun. The Mothman wasn't winning any beauty contests, that's for sure. It stood about 7 feet tall, making it a formidable figure against the backdrop of Point Pleasant's quiet nights. But what could the Mothman be? Theories abound, ranging from the plausible to the outlandishly bizarre. Some say it was a bird, perhaps a sandhill crane, which, admittedly, can look pretty otherworldly in the right light. But could a bird really explain all the sightings? Others theorize it was an alien, because why not add a little extraterrestrial spice to the mix? After all, the 60s were a wild time for UFO sightings. Then there are those who lean towards the supernatural explanations. Was the Mothman a harbinger of doom, appearing before disasters as a warning? This theory gained traction after the Silver Bridge collapse, linking the Mothman sightings to the tragic event. Or maybe it was just a creature from another dimension, casually slipping into our world and freaking out the locals. Piecing together the Mothman puzzle is like trying to solve a cryptic crossword where half the clues are missing. Each theory offers a tantalizing possibility, but none provide a definitive answer. Was it a misidentified animal, an unearthly visitor, or something far beyond our understanding? The Mothman remains a mosaic of eyewitness accounts and theories, a legend that blurs the line between reality and myth, leaving us to wonder and speculate. The Silver Bridge collapse. A tragic coincidence? The plot thickens in the Mothman saga with the chilling collapse of the Silver Bridge in December 1967. This tragedy struck Point Pleasant like a bolt from the blue, claiming 46 lives and leaving a scar on the community. The bridge, a familiar fixture connecting West Virginia and Ohio, tumbled into the icy waters of the Ohio River during peak rush hour. It was a disaster of unimaginable proportions, turning the festive season into a time of mourning and loss. But here's where the Mothman takes an even darker turn in the tale. In the months leading up to the collapse, Mothman sightings were reportedly at their peak. Eyewitnesses claimed to see the creature near the bridge, adding a layer of supernatural eeriness to the unfolding events. It didn't take long for rumors to swirl. Was the Mothman a harbinger of doom, a sinister omen foretelling the catastrophe? In the aftermath of the collapse, the Mothman legend transformed. No longer just a cryptic creature of the night, it became entwined with a real-life tragedy. This connection sparked a frenzy of speculation and fear. The creature was no longer just a local legend. It had become a symbol of impending doom, etching itself into the collective psyche of the town. The once curious tale of the Mothman now carried a somber note, tinged with tragedy. Yet, skeptics and rationalists pondered, was this link between the Mothman and the Silver Bridge collapse merely a coincidence, a product of heightened emotions and a search for meaning in a senseless disaster? The bridge's fall was ultimately attributed to a structural failure, but for many, the Mothman's ominous shadow loomed large, blurring the lines between myth and reality. This tragic event marked a turning point in the Mothman story, cementing its place in the annals of mysterious lore. Cultural impact. From folklore to pop culture. The Mothman, from being a whispered legend in a small town, soared into a cultural phenomenon that captured the imagination of millions. It's fascinating how a creature, once lurking in the shadows of Point Pleasant, found its wings in the broader realms of pop culture. The Mothman's story transcended local folklore, inspiring books, movies, and even a festival. Remember, the Mothman Prophecies? That spine-chilling book and its film adaptation introduced the eerie tale to a global audience, turning the Mothman into a household name, and arguably, a celebrity of the supernatural world. But it's not just about books and movies. The Mothman has become a cultural icon for Point Pleasant. The town embraced its mysterious resident, albeit with a mix of fascination and apprehension. They established an annual Mothman festival, which draws in curious visitors from all over the globe. It's a blend of fun and fear, celebrating the legend with a mix of tongue-in-cheek humor and genuine intrigue. There's even a Mothman museum and a striking statue in the heart of the town. It's as if the Mothman, in all its mysterious glory, has become Point Pleasant's unofficial mascot. This integration into pop culture and community identity shows how folklore can evolve and take on a life of its own. The Mothman is more than just a cryptid or an urban legend. It's a cultural symbol that represents the unknown, the unexplained, and the intrigue that comes with such mysteries. It reflects our fascination with the paranormal and how such tales, whether rooted in reality or not, become embedded in our collective consciousness. The Mothman story is a perfect example of how a local legend can grow wings and fly into the realm of popular culture, influencing art, entertainment, and community identity. It shows us the power of storytelling and how a mysterious tale can captivate and resonate with people across different generations and geographies. The Mothman, in its own strange way, has become a part of our cultural tapestry, a testament to the enduring allure of the mysterious and the unknown. The Mothman today, enduring mystery. Decades have passed since the Mothman first spread its wings in the collective consciousness, but its legend hasn't faded into the night. It has, in fact, grown even more intriguing. Today, the Mothman remains a hot topic, not just in Point Pleasant but around the world. Thanks to the internet and social media, what was once a local legend has found a global audience. People from different corners of the globe share sightings, theories, and Mothman-inspired artwork, keeping the legend alive and flapping. Recent sightings? You bet. Every now and then, someone claims to have seen those ominous, glowing red eyes or the shadowy figure of the Mothman. With smartphones in every hand, there's always a chance of catching the Mothman on camera. Although, so far, it's been more about blurry images and eerie feelings than clear proof. Let's face it, the Mothman is as elusive as ever, a master of hide and seek in the age of digital technology. The ongoing interest in the Mothman is a testament to our enduring fascination with the unknown. It's a modern myth in the making, a story that adapts and evolves with time. The Mothman has become a symbol of the mysterious and unexplained, a figure that captures our imagination and curiosity. It's as if, with every passing year, the Mothman's wings spread a little wider in our collective psyche. So, is the Mothman still lurking in the shadows of Point Pleasant or in some other secluded corner of the world? The answer depends on who you ask. Skeptics will scoff, enthusiasts will believe, and the undecided will continue to wonder. But one thing's for sure. The Mothman, whether real or imagined, continues to be an enduring and captivating mystery, a creature that flits on the edges of our reality, challenging our understanding of the world around us. And that concludes our eerie journey into the heart of the Mothman mystery. As we close this chapter, the enigma of the Mothman still looms large, shrouded in more questions than answers. What's your take on this legendary creature? Are you a skeptic, a believer, or still sitting on the fence? We'd love to hear your thoughts and theories, so please, dive into the comments below and share your perspective. If this trip through the shadowy world of the Mothman has captured your imagination, show us some love with a like, and don't forget to share this video with fellow mystery seekers. Make sure to subscribe to Mystery Infinity for more intriguing explorations into the realms of the unexplained and the unknown. Stay curious, keep your eyes open for the mysterious, and join us next time as we continue our quest to uncover the secrets of the world's most enduring legends and tales.